show mad love to our original platform, PC Radio Live, who brought us on and allowed us to do our show and had faith that, hey, just do it the way you want to do it. And we gonna rock with it. And I love that family for as long as, as long as I got breath in my lungs. We reached a apex where we wanted to now go from radio to just live streaming, because though I truly appreciate the podcasting radio platform, I started looking at where my audience was and where my people were, and they were on the streaming platforms. They were streaming video games, but there weren't any shows like that.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, okay. And it was a risk, because just abandoning radio and podcasting altogether and focusing on making a streaming show. Like I appreciate you saying TV show, because that's what we try to format it like. That's
what you guys have an actual TV show. And it's funny, I was actually on your Facebook page the other day, right? This is after we were on the show. I was perusing your page, and you guys had started streaming the video game awards. So I clicked on it from your page and was watching that, and I just was sitting there like in awe that there's an actual video game awards. Like the fact I'm sitting there thinking about all the times my mom told me to get off that, like, and I'm sitting there watching.
You wasn't reading that Bible, boy.
I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm like, oh my, what a time to be alive. There's an actual, there's a video game award. And Steph Curry was out. Steph Curry was out there like giving away an award for like the video gamer of the year. And
bro,
and I'm like,
there's esports now.
Yeah,
that's what's they did. Listen, they just built a multi-million-dollar sports center dedicated to playing video games.
Oh
that young boy that won the Fortnite championship just won his family $5 million.
I'm sitting there watching this on your channel, and I'm like, this is crazy. And it's going to like, and for the kids, this is just what they come up with. Like it's just
it's the norm. But we know what it was like back in the day.
Yeah,
but nobody giving me $5 million to play Mario.
No, because we're in this weird generation. Like our generation is weird because like we're old enough to know before, but we're also young enough to still be able to use technology, right? So we're like in this bridge.
Listen, I just had this conversation last night with my friends. I was like, I'm not a Generation Xer and I'm not a millennial. I'm a zillennial. We're that niche in that middle where we remember the old way and we grew up with the new way.
Yeah.
So like all the advances in the last 30 years, we've been alive to watch them go. Like I remember, Vectrex and yeah, exactly. I remember how video games used to look, and now you got these these Jones that jump out the screen and bite you if you don't.
Listen, I'm listening to a podcast now called Business Wars, and they're going over Nintendo versus Sony when they first started having beef back in like the 80s or what have you. And it's funny, I was telling my wife, I was like, yo, I'm old enough to remember like trying to get extra time in school to play the Commodore 64. And from going from that
Commodore, did you just say the Commodore?
Yeah, the Commodore 64. Yeah, I'm washed. But listen, going from that to now, you put on a video game and they have like real actors and like their faces,
motion capturing and all of that.
It's like, come on, like this is out of control. But just going back to your platform though, when I saw it on your platform, I was just like, wow, this is insane. The video game award, and they had Corey, I don't know if you saw this. They had they sold out a huge arena. Like it was nuts. It was a full production. Like
it's better than the BET Awards, I tell you that.
Absolutely, it's better than the Source Awards. Ain't nobody getting stabbed.
Yeah,
ain't nobody throw no chairs.
Ain't no chairs getting thrown. Ain't nobody get stabbed afterwards.
Yo, shout out to those awards though, because that was.
Yo, that was. But that's
the time it was fire. It was fire.
Absolutely.
The ratchet side of the business.
There ain't nobody walking on stage saying if you tired of your video game cactus, jumping on your mushrooms, hitting on your turtles, come to Sony PlayStation. Nobody doing that. But see how, and this is what I love about doing the show. That's what I mean about Black people and geek culture. Yeah. See, I could tell that joke, and you knew exactly. I don't even have to say who said that. You knew who said it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
From the rip.
From the rip. Now,
absolutely.
And that's what's so dope about us. We already had a hip hop culture, and it was rich and vibrant. And when you put that with another fandom like geek culture and you merge the two, that's why I always tell people, I don't care who watches us. It's just if the people who watch us know that we're representing them. And
because it's like you're having a conversation. It's like a bunch of inside jokes that you know what I'm saying? Like we just get on here today and we're just talking about the references and everything you get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's funny because we'll acknowledge right on air, like, white folk, you might not get this one. Like, and we've had white, Caucasian guests on the show, and they're looking around like, why is everybody laughing? I'm like, I'll explain it to you later.
Yeah,
because we got to have ours. We got to. And I always liken it like being at the family reunion. That's why we call our listeners cousins. Because when you go to the cookout, what's up, cousin? And when you have those insider conversations and you give that insight, we don't pull punches on anything that we say or do or how we feel about things. We've tackled everything from R. Kelly to Captain Marvel. And we cover all genres, and it doesn't matter who comes on the show, but just know that if you coming into the hot seat, we ain't got no FCC rules. We not pussyfooting around conversations.